welcome back to Hertha with Hertha Berlin on Football Manager 2020 with me, Foggy Place. Today is the final time you will see a match being played with Hertha Berlin. We are going to do, as I said, seasonal updates at the end of every season that I continue playing, because I've made many transfers. I want to see how some of them get on. But that is for the future. For this episode, it is just going to be the POKAL final. So this may be the last time you're going to watch this series, and I've enjoyed so far. As I said, I'm still going to be playing it, but we're taking on Mainz in the POKAL final. Can we win yet another trophy during our time here? How many trophies have we won? To this point, we have won 13 trophies, 8 cups, 5 league wins, which, you know, is pretty good. Almost 3,000 days in charge. And we're highest national ranking, first. We have... That's with France. To be fair, we took over when they were number 1 in the world. So that's a little bit cheaty. But, you know, these things happen. You know, you get offered jobs, you take them. Why wouldn't you? We've bought 112 players to this point. 940 million transfer spent. 140 players sold. 1.29 billion spent are been given to us for players, and we spent 27 million on agent fees. That is insane. That is insane. We have won 261 games of the 393 that we have managed throughout our entire no, that's for just with Hertha. 418 games played in our entire career. 275 wins, 55 draws, 88 defeats. And we have a huge goal difference. Goals for 1,006. Goals against 466. The difference 540. That is quite good, I would say. You know. And we have a win percentage of 65%. So, you know, we're pretty good. We're pretty good at football. This is how we're going to be lining up for our final game on video. I had Horvath starting, but I don't think he's actually fit enough to play. So we're going to put Allig in instead. So we've Bingham in goal, Allig and Mitchell as our wingbacks, Delict and Garverdal as our centre-backs, with Kasha as the DM. He has been quite good this year for his first season as a professional footballer. He's done well. This will be his 41st game of the season. We're going to give Jerome Weiss a game. He doesn't get many games. We're going to have Arne Meyer starting alongside him. Baramo and Vinicius Jr. as our wide men. Kyle George starting up front. I'm expecting many of these players to leave. So we're going to have a look after this match at players that I'm going to consider sending away to other clubs. Ones they're going to try and get rid of. Be it because I think they're not good enough to play for us anymore, or because I think they would be better off playing somewhere else, such as Arne Meyer, getting game time. I want him to play first team football. I want him to play lots and lots of first team football. So we're going to send our players out to do just that. So I've told the lads that I want them to play well, and they've not really... They didn't react as well as I was hoping they would. So I've given everyone faith except for Kyle George, and I said I expect a performance. We do need a performance from Kyle George. He does need to score some goals. He's been quite poor this year, and I think the fact that himself and Esposito didn't get along in the last couple of seasons they played together definitely made a huge difference in the formation we were playing, and the fact we ended up having to go to one striker wasn't great. We have made some questionable decisions, I think, in this journey we've been on with Hertha Berlin, where we sold Xerxes, and now he's one of the best strikers in the world. And the same with Bosch, was it? Baez, the Argentinian striker, who we tried to make left back. he ended up becoming one of the... Well, he became the best striker in China, which... Not so sure that's something you really be shouting about. But he's had a pretty decent season or career since he left us. And he has wanted to come back. We've made offers for him, and we've been the club that he wanted to join, but that hasn't happened. Baramo is fighting their left back for the ball, and we have managed to come away with it. Alec to Kasha, all the way back to Garvidal, or to Mitchell, Arne Meyer, Vinicius Jr. Looked like he handled it, but clearly he didn't. Arne Meyer puts it across. Baramo, penalty? No. Everyone just kind of stopped. This is a very long highlight. Kayo George puts it wide. Mitchell nicely passed to him, puts it wide. Prevost is playing against us, who will be one of our players next season. There's been one shot on target out of 10 so far. I'm going to tell the lads aggressively that I am far from pleased with what I've seen. De Ligt not having a great game. Pretty much our entire strike force is struggling as well. As well as Kasha and Garvidal. So I'm going to give all of those players playing 6.6 a bit of a talking to, saying I'm not happy with how they've performed so far. I did consider starting Kinockin or Antonio for this game. I did decide not to. I think Bingham deserves to be the number one. He has been the best goalkeeper definitely in the series. He has been fantastic so far. Emre Can, come on. Ooh, do not like when Emre Can plays against us, because he is very... Kayo George is not playing that well. So we're going to make a change. Vinicius Jr. is not playing well, but might bring Catrone on and then move Adair up front and hope that Adair can do something, because Adair has been terrible. Adair, I'm going to put my hands up now. One of the worst transfers I've made. He has just been god-awful. Going to ask the lads for a bit of creativity. Mitchell, not a great corner. Semper very easily grabs a hold of it. The second half has definitely been more interesting, stats-wise. We've had almost twice as many shots as we did in the first half. We've only had 3 on target total. And now Mines have a free kick. We've managed to get a clear. Baramo boots it away. Adair is just wandering around up front by himself, just not playing all that well. Alec gets it clear. Arne Meyer picks it up. Jerome Weiss. Baramo, he does his man. Baramo pings it wide. Baramo, when he came to us, was a left midfielder. Now he's more than just a left winger. He's an inside forward on the right, and he has been exceptional this season. Since he was eligible to play games for us, he started playing first team football at 16 for us, as did Jan Horvath. And I have to say, I think he has been quite possibly my favourite player this year. He has been exceptional. Arne Meyer does get the ball clear. Adair actually manages to get a hold of it. Catrone, can he score? He doesn't. Our winger actually comes on for them. David Muniz. Szoboszlai has the ball and he gets dispossessed. That was very poor. I did just bring Szoboszlai on and he's not covered himself in glory. Alec with the throw to Szoboszlai. Back to Alec. Whips it across. What kind of clearance was that from Emre Can? He headed it straight at Catrone. Catrone, 23rd of the season. I think I've made all 3 substitutions now. I want to see this diving header. It was the wrong way. I'm not sure what Emre Can was attempting to do, but whatever it was, I don't think it worked. I think Emre Can has just made it so that Mines are not going to win the POKAL. Arne Meyer. Mitchell gets across. Baramo straight at their goalkeeper. They managed to boot it clear, and it's full time. We have won our second trophy in a week. We have won the POKAL after winning the Bundesliga. What more could you possibly want with the Champions League? You would want the Champions League, wouldn't you? That's kind of the aim. Everyone wants to win the Champions League. Nonetheless, 14th trophy we have won in our time at Hertha Berlin in 8 seasons. I think that's pretty good. Alexander Mitchell has managed to play 40 games this year. He spent a lot of the season injured. To be fair, Kyer George weren't at your best. Vinicius Jr. abysmal. I have given up on Vinicius Jr. I gave up on him last year. Nobody wanted to buy him. I've definitely given up on him this year. He hasn't played as many games as he did last season, which, to be fair, kind of. Arne Meyer only played 2 games in the POKAL this year. Esposito managed to play a game. So Esposito played 2 games for us this year? No. He played 4 games this year for us. Didn't score a single goal before going out on loan to Roma. Still manages to pick up a Bundesliga and a POKAL. Who played the least amount of games to get a medal? We have Esposito, Vincent, Jerez, Fonseca, Danny and Josip all getting medals for not really doing anything. But you know, you play a game, that's all that matters. Alexander Mitchell, 6 games, as did Kasha. Alexander Mitchell had 5 assists in 6 games. It's pretty good. We were favourites to win the POKAL. To be fair, we have won it 3 years in a row now, so I suppose you would expect us to do well. We paid out more than we got, which is, you know, it's a little disappointing, but it's fine. So, in terms of players I am considering getting rid of in the summer, I think Alec, if somebody comes in and offers good money for Garvidal, I wouldn't mind getting rid of him. Jerome Weiss, possibly. Arne Meyer, if a good enough offer comes in for him, I would consider selling Arne Meyer. Not one I want to sell, but you know, if someone comes in and says, here's 100 million, I'll be like, okay, Arne Meyer, you're a fantastic servant. Vinicius Jr. and Kyer George are top of the list of players to get rid of. Gentile, quite possibly on his way out. Sabazley, if a good enough offer comes in for him as well. Same with Alec and Garvidal. If good enough offers come in for them, I'd consider it. Adair, quite possibly. Marcus Antonio, just because he's annoying me. He's been a little bit of a bitch this year. Josip, he does have interest from Saudi Arabia, but it's not for an awful lot of money, so I don't think he's going to be leaving. Raul Stanchu, possibly. He did win a Bundesliga title this year for playing 1 game off the bench and scoring. But they're all the players that were currently, I would consider selling. Bingham, if 150 million plus offer comes from Man City, he'd probably go, because they could probably pick up a keeper for about the same value. In terms of the players that are currently out on loan that I would consider selling, Esposito, yeah, I think so. Decore, it's probably easier for me to name players that I wouldn't sell. Hulk, I don't want to sell. I want to keep him. He's had 2 full seasons of first team football at Rennes and Bologna. Yeah, Rennes and Bologna. I think he could be really, really good. So I'm going to keep him around. I wouldn't mind keeping Martin Zach, maybe. Yokoyama. I don't know. Melchior, probably get rid of him. If money came from Segarel, I'll keep him. Petrescu, I'd probably keep the Romanian keeper. He looks decent. Safael, he's probably going to be second choice next season. If we do sell Bingham and Kinokin and Decore. It all depends really on what happens if we sell a bunch of players. Juan Suarez, I'm probably going to have him in the first team for next season as well, because I think he's got lots and lots of potential. So I see him as being a potential second, third choice goalkeeper with Petrescu or Safaye. One of those 3 would have to go out on loan next season, I think. Probably Petrescu, because he's been out on loan already. I don't think there's anyone in the B team that isn't in the first team that's worth keeping. So I think Lvly has to leave. Do not want him anymore. Zuniga, I might keep him. And other than that, I don't think, there's nobody else in this team that I'd be too sad if they were gotten rid of. So, like I said, next time you see this save will be the end of Season 9. And we're going to have a look and see how we've gotten on. Can we retain our Bundesliga title? Can we maintain our run in the POKAL of winning that 3 years in a row? Can we make it 4 years in a row at the end of Season 9? Can we win the 6th Bundesliga in a row? And can we win our 2nd Champions League, which would be... and as well, I want to win the DFL Super Cup, the German Super Cup, which we lost this year to Borussia Dortmund, which is disappointing. Yeah, and I don't think there's anything else. I don't think there's like a Club World Cup or anything that we're involved in. Is there? No, there is not. And we'll have an update on if we've gotten the if we've bought the stadium, because that is July sometime. Yeah, we got more physios as well. Yeah, the 7th or the 12th of July, we'll find out if we're actually after buying the stadium and how much money that'll cost us, because that's probably going to be huge money. But we do have 500 million. We have 500 million in the bank. I don't think we're going to have any issues. That being said, that it might cost us 600 million to buy the stadium. And then, everyone does say when you're playing as Hertha, if you buy the stadium, it costs a lot of money. It's 4.5 million to rent per year. But if we buy it, how much is it going to cost? And then will the Olympiastadion still be where the POKAL final is played? Because this is the national stadium. But if we're playing our league games and if we own the stadium, what happens then? Do they still use the Olympiastadion? We'll wait and see. So yeah, as I said, next time you see this, we are going to be at the end of Season 9. So it'll be one season later than it currently is. And we'll be looking at how we did, who we sold, transfer update and all that good stuff. But for the time being, if you have enjoyed, please do make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Leave a comment down below, say with just a heart. Just let me know, have you enjoyed this series? Because I've really enjoyed playing it. And I really enjoy people enjoying my videos. And I'd love if you could support this video for its final installment of an actual football match in this save. It's kind of sad. But we are starting a new series, which should start on Monday. But we'll see what we're going to be doing, because I haven't decided yet. Like I said, I haven't decided what we're going to do in the next series. We'll soon find out. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with all of your friends, all that good stuff. Do everything YouTube tells you to do, because that makes a big difference, I guess. I don't know. See what happens. Hit the bell. Hit the bell. I want to see what happens when you hit the bell. Thank you very much for watching, fellas, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.